Okay. No sound check. We trust that it works. For some reason, my computer did not like this screen, so this is a PDF, so we don't have the fancy animations, but I'm sure it will work in again. So yes, curse again, which of course means to recurse. Have you ever tried writing a recursive lambda? It's like, you should be able to do this. A factorial, the factorial takes a number and it returns 0, or the value times factorial of the value minus 1. That is textbook example. But of course, we see this compilation error. Use of fac before deduction of auto, because inside this lambda, fac is not yet known. So how do we do this? Well, like all problems in computer science, we add an extra level of interaction. So we take a Python-esque thing here and have ourselves as an argument, and then we can call ourselves. But of course, this doesn't work because we're not calling fac with anything other than a number. So this doesn't work. So okay. So then I call fac with fac and 5. Now it doesn't work because this call of self doesn't know what the return type is because it hasn't been deduced yet. So we give it a return type. Okay, we're good. Except that this wasn't really, this is not what we want to have. We call fac of 5. That is not what we want. So we add another level of interaction, as you do. So the one we just wrote, we rename as impl, and it is an internal part of the lambda called fac. So fac calls impl of our value. Now we're done. Now it works. But it's but ugly. But it works. So fast forward, C++ 23. This auto self, this is a feature that is called explicit object identifier or something like that. So where this auto self, it grabs the identifier of the lambda itself. So were it a normal class, this would be equivalent to this pointer. But of course, in a lambda, this means something else. This means the object pointer to the object in which the lambda was created, not the lambda itself. But this auto self is the lambda. So now we can call self of v minus 1 without self of self. So this works. This is nice. So now I actually don't need this extra level of interaction. And I think this is very cool. I think this explicit object identifier is one of the coolest features that were added in C++ 23. And that is all I have to say. Thank you.